So right here it says measure distance from finished wall, which is this one, to center line of the fixture's pad, which is this, and then said cut water supply inch and a quarter shorter than the distance from this measurement. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna measure this distance, which is exactly 3 and a quarter. We're gonna come here. We're gonna measure 3 and a quarter, and then it says cut inch and a quarter shorter. That's inch and a quarter. That's it. We're gonna cut these and then sweat the male adapter that comes here, right here. The big one, so we're gonna cut right here.
But Broski, always rim your pipes, man. I'm tired of seeing people not doing that. Stop being lazy. And remember, brother, to make a nice clean soldering joint, always clean your pipe really good. This is a very critical step that if you don't do it, you might regret it. But this is my favorite part, homie, soldering. But brother, anytime that you're gonna solder a fitting, always protect the fixture. Always put something underneath. I always like to put a piece of cardboard, especially if you're doing a tub, you can damage it. So always try to protect what's not yours. And something that I want to talk about is that, man, that is really impressive that not a lot of plumbers in nowadays know how to solder. Like the other day, I was really busy, and a friend of mine, called me, and he had to do something like this, and he was like, "Hey, can you guide me through the steps to solder a fitting?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Could you help me how to solder this?" So I started telling him how to do that. But if it was a helper, I understand it. But this is a guy with a license. He's been doing plumbing for years and didn't know how to solder a fitting. And this brings me to the next point, that it's not even his fault, or maybe it is, but most companies are not even teaching their guys. They don't take a Saturday, they don't take an evening or something to take the workers and teach them how to solder, how to read blueprints, how to do things, how to work safely. They don't teach none of that. Like, I don't remember being at a class in any of these companies, honestly. Instead of making good workers or good technicians, they're making good salesmen. Literally, they're teaching these guys how to sell. They're like, oh, you go to this customer's house for a drippy faucet, you sell a water heater to them. Like, that's a mind-blowing kind of thing, and it's happening, man. It's really sad. You will see these companies working, it's all bad. They don't even know how to run vents for drainage. But homie, give us a follow. We're trying to improve ourselves here.